A lot to get in this final hour. We spoke earlier on about the validity, the sense behind Jake Paul versus Anthony Joshua over in Florida next month. It's all down to money, and massive money. But a lot of boxers are fighting for pride because they believe in what they are doing, and these two are absolutely in that category. Now, on January the 24th in Manchester, there's a huge boxing card coming your way. The Magnificent Seven. It's headlined by Moses Itoma and Jermaine Franklin. But on the undercard to that event, we have a light heavyweight bout between Willy Hutchinson and Ezra Taylor. And both of these fighters are live in studio with Simon and myself this lunchtime. And it should be emphasised, I don't think you can see it if you're watching on YouTube this lunchtime, we have two extremely large security men, large in height, not weight, who are just watching on because anything can happen with these two. And the reason I say that is because the last time they came together, they were almost brawling ringside at Boatse Parker. I'm delighted to say Willie is alongside Simon. Ezra is over here with me, and there's a bit of distance between the two. But are we all safe this lunchtime, Willie? Are we safe?
Yes, we're safe. We're safe. Listen, we met up yesterday. We had a good time, and it's all good, man. It's all good.
What actually happened then, Ezra?
I don't know, man. I think the bright lights got to his head, and he got a bit excited. So, that's like I was saying, you can't have two fighters interviewing each other on the camera. It's a bit of a dangerous territory, but like you said, you got big security guards here now, so if he does kick off, it should be all right.
I mean, was it serious dislike at the time, or was it all to promote the fight?
Not really, to be honest with you. It was serious on my behalf anyhow. I don't think he was too serious.
Definitely serious on mine as well.
He wasn't. He thought it was all fun and games, and I was ready to take his two front teeth out, and that's the difference.
Two front teeth.
I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again today. And as you've just seen him speak a minute ago, he sounds so happy that the security guards are in here. It doesn't really make a difference to me if you want to know the truth.
Let me see your two front teeth there.
Right, intact. Very, very big. Intact and very,
yeah,
very
but
big,
that's a difference of someone who's having a laugh and he doesn't know me. Do you know what I mean?
I don't need to.
At that moment in time, I couldn't really care less if you want to know the truth.
Okay, we're all pals this lunchtime, aren't we?
Yeah, listen, I've got no hard feelings here. It's just this is a boxing game, and this is what you've got to do.
Well, I tell you what, Simon, you know your boxing and you know these two and the pedigree of them. Mm-hmm. We're in for a treat, are we not? Because Willie has a record of 19 wins, 2 losses, 14 of those coming by way of knockout. Ezra here beside me has a record of 13 wins, no draws, 9 by knockout. So expect the sparks to fly, I think.
Well, it's a great division. I mean, look, I saw Ezra fight recently against Steve Woodall. I wasn't as impressed as I thought I was going to be. I saw him fight against Josh Boatse, and I think he came up against a level that was beyond him, with due respect to you, Willie. But if these two styles gel into a fight, then it could be a very good fight. As I say, both of them have got tickets on themselves, and so they should. I watched you again under the Fabio Wardley undercard, and I thought,
who, Ezra?
Yeah. I thought you were going to do a better job on Steed than you did. Yeah, I did. I thought you worked him over for lots of the fight, but ultimately you got him out there in the end. But I didn't think that it was as impressive performance as I was expecting to see from you, which means that I've got a higher level of regard for you than the performance I saw the other day, which is a compliment, a veiled compliment, I might add. And you are an interesting character because you make a lot of noise wherever you go. I listened to you having a go at Zach Parker and Josh Boatse.
Yes.
Yet stayed and watched it still because you were telling everyone that you weren't going to stay and watch it, but you watched it.
I was leaving. If you want to know the truth, it was terrible, wasn't it? It was the worst fight I've ever seen in my life. And I was leaving, but I got told I had to stay because I thought that was who I was supposed to be fighting next. Is the winner of them two.
What does this opportunity represent for you? I was involved in the discussions with George and with Ben Shalom that made the fight for you with Josh Boatse, because the fight that they wanted was Anthony Yard. So it was Anthony Yard back in Germany of last year when I was doing the deal with George and Ben. Your name came into the equation because of your impressive win against Craig Richards, which is your biggest win, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, who's bigger?
They're not very big, any of them, are they, really?
Well, Craig Richards has gone in.
When they become world champion is when it's the biggest.
Okay, well, that's a tall order in this division.
Not very big. They're just all they say.
But Craig Richards, obviously having fought against Josh Boatse, having fought against Dimitri Bivol, who's being regarded now as one of the best fighters in the world,
And he could have won that fight.
And could have won that fight. So I think it's fair to say that your performance in beating Craig Richards is what accelerated the opportunity for you to go against Josh Boatty. So against Ezra, where does this fight take you if you win it?
It doesn't really take me far, to be honest with you. If anything, this is a step back to where I'm supposed to be going. But like I said it yesterday, I had 4 or 5 lads. So I was supposed to fight the winner of them 2. So on this date, no one's making that. No one's making it. So they asked another 3 other lads in the top 10 in the world. No one's making the date. The only person that's making the date is this man. So it's in January, and I believe it's Money in the Bank. So why not? And it keeps me busy. And
Willy's actually saying there, Ezra, to fight you is a bit of a step back for him. What is it for you to fight Willy?
And on paper, it is. Let's not dispute that. It is because he's ahead of me on the rankings and whatever else. For me to fight him, it's an amazing opportunity for me. This is my breakthrough, because when I batter this guy, I'm going to be solidified in the light heavyweight rankings. There's nothing more to say about that, because he has a name. He has a name. He's been simmering around for a lot of the time in his career. There's a lot of light heavyweights out here just simmering, and I'm not too sure what's going on. They try to push on and they end up losing. You know what I'm saying, Willy? So then with that, I'm here. I'm coming up. I'm on the up right now, and he's the next one in front of me. I'm just going to deal with him and then on to the next. So yeah, it's an amazing opportunity for me. I will get the recognition I believe I should have deserved a while ago. But again, it's show improvement in this sport. It's not about talking the talk, it's about walking the walk.
Do you think you've been overlooked to a degree, Ezra?
By Willy?
In general?
Potentially, man. Like, you see what it is? You hear him talking about his amateur accolades and what he's done and all these championships and whatever else. I don't have none of that. I had 18 amateur fights. This is my 14th fight now in professional.
Your first fight was at 19.
Exactly.
You know when I was 19?
19.
You know when I was 19?
We don't care what you done at 19.
I was amateur.
Willy, we don't
Scottish,
care about
British,
what you've done.
European and world amateur champion.
Do like this.
I was 9-0. I was 9-0 with 7 knockouts when I was 19.
It doesn't make any sense.
Listen,
and you're 27 now, right? 27,
people saying this, like he's saying, I deserve this. Whatever do you deserve? What? Please explain.
Look, he said to me, yeah,
he deserves bigger. He had a life and death for that man.
Hang on,
he'll explain. To the middleweight.
He said, I was where you were 7 years ago.
Yeah.
So why are we here now? That means that you failed in your career, that you're fighting someone like myself. You should be ahead.
No, it's just no one else will take it.
I'm not fighting someone like Willy Hutchinson. 7 years from now, I'm not fighting you.
He said it yesterday, right?
I promise.
And this is the truth. And you did. He said it yesterday. And it was like, if I win or lose, it doesn't really matter. It's a great opportunity, like he said.
No one said that. You've never heard me say that.
For me.
Well, Ezra, Willy's saying
just a fight.
It's no big deal for him.
It's not a big deal at all.
If you beat him, what does it mean for you?
It means a lot. It's like it's a progression in my career. You know what I'm saying? I'm progressing. This is a step up from the fights I've had previously. Again, we understand that. Willy Hutchinson was presented to me 2 years ago, to be honest, and I also said yes to that. Not too sure why that didn't happen. Not too sure why that didn't happen. But again, if I was Willy Hutchinson, why would I fight Taylor 2 years ago? He doesn't even want to sound like he wants to fight me now. Clearly, you don't respect me in that sense, and that's fine.
No, on the 24th of January, this is a hurt game.
Yeah, and you're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt. You're gonna get hurt.
He's 13 fights, man.
Do you respect Ezra?
As a person, he's not a bad lad, is he? He's all right. But as a boxer, this is a hurt game. People can get hurt. This man can get really, really hurt.
You know what the funny is about thinking
when he had his first fight, I was amateur world champion.
We've seen him get hurt.
Come on.
We've seen him get folded by lesser opposition.
Listen.
Let's just put it out there and leave it out there.
Hey.
We got, what's his name? That Clark? Is it Lennox Clark or something like that?
Him, yeah.
Seen you get folded there, and Boatty folded you as well. And so we can see that you can get hurt. I haven't been hurt, and God forbid I do, right? But in boxing, you can see what people's hearts are kind of made of. When you're falling down, you're getting hit to your gut and you're falling down and you're getting folded literally from Lennox Clark. It's crazy. That's at super middleweight. You're coming against a light heavyweight who's come into the game at 19 as a light heavyweight. I haven't changed.
Is it right?
I'm still that.
I haven't got
a point.
He genuinely, listen, a 13 fight novice that's never done anything in boxing shouldn't be talking at all.
I shouldn't be fighting you, Willy.
Shouldn't. But you know how old this man is? He's 31. You can't get a better with a 13 fight novice at 31 years old. It's impossible.
It's glad you're not a coach, innit? It's a good job you're not a coach.
You know how old I am? I'm 2 months 27.
Baby.
The world is my oyster.
Baby, you got baby fat as well. You see
this man is, like I said to you, it's just a fight. January. It's a fight.
To be fair to
I'm
Willie,
pushing on.
Ezra's done well, hasn't he? To that point,
Has he?
Should he really be
He's in
on
with you,
your?
isn't he?
Should he really be
He's
on
in with
your
you.
radar? He's in with you.
He's in with me because there's no one else. Tell me another. No one will take it.
Says a lot about you.
argue
In
you're
January.
here on merit, Ezra.
Yeah,
You're
Do you
here
get what
on
I
merit.
mean?
I'm here on hard work and dedication, not because of my accolades and I'm a Scottish champion. None of that stuff. I'm here because I work hard and
But where
I
are
don't
you?
have any limits. We're right here. What are we talking about?
Yeah, but this
you need
to
some
me,
of my
this-
glasses.
this
or
to me
something.
is
We're
another
right
day in
here.
the office.
So let's break it down, Willie. What happens on the night? Because it's a big card.
This-
Moses Atoma tops. He's a headline act.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of eyes on it. What happens on the night?
This man couldn't get very, very hurt, and no one can see it.
No
I'm
one's gonna
telling you
see
the
evil.
truth.
They ain't gonna see
No one
evil.
can see it. It's not. No one's taking this in. This man's a 13-fight novice.
Does it go the distance?
Of course it done. This man will get really hurt. He's a big. Only thing for you is you look the part. I've seen them come and I've seen them go. I have all of my life.
What do you bring
He
on
has
the
no
night,
pedigree
Ezra?
at
Me?
all.
What do you bring in the night? We'll take a break. We'll keep the boys here. God help us. During the break, if we survive that, out of the break, we'll carry on a bit. But what do you bring in the night, Ezra?
I bring what light heavyweights are meant to do. I bring what the British light heavyweights should be looking like right now. And that's just flames, man. You know what I'm saying? Excitement and progression. People are not getting better. Light heavyweights and boxers in general, they're not improving. We're just sitting here accepting how good performance and bad performances are. People are not getting better. Willy Hutchinson hasn't been getting better. He's been around here for too long. I'm getting better each and every fight. And you're going to see...
You're
it
young and
34.
hungry at 31. Please, all together.
U6, was he 40 or something, right?
Stay with us.
BF's 40, right?
We've made the dangerous decision to go into commercial break, and hopefully Simon and I will be here when we come out of it. It's Jim White, Simon Jordan, Willy Hutchinson and Ezra Taylor. All friends together. Live in talkSPORT. Oh my goodness me, what we let ourselves in for this lunchtime. People out there are loving it, I'm led to believe. We have two light heavyweight boxers who are going to go head to head on the Moses Atoma bill on January the 24th in Manchester. Willy Hutchinson, who has 19 wins to his name, is up against Ezra Taylor, who has 13 wins to his name. In the commercial break there, it was quite reassuring to hear from Willy that in the small confines of this studio, on the 17th floor of the news building, with Willy there, Simon here, me here, Ezra here, and two very large security men, Willy reassured us all during the break there that if it, quotes, kicks off, he'd beat us all up. That was an interesting moment, Willie, and you were quite serious about it.
I was serious. Like, it doesn't matter who's in this room. There's 6 men in here. I know I'll come out on top in here. No problemo.
The man behind you is about 8 foot.
I know.
Are you serious?
I am serious, yes.
All right, Simon.
I'm as serious as I'm ever going to be.
I think Simon and I will butt out of this. Ezra, on a serious note, though, 19 wins to Willie's name, 13 wins to your name. It's about experience as well in the fight game. Do you feel he edges that going into this fight in that area?
Not really, because, you know, experience, you can look at it and look at a fighter and say, you know what, he's very experienced and he's well-versed. I don't look at this guy as being well-experienced or well-versed in anything he's doing in the ring. At this stage, at his level, you know what I'm saying? What he said, 19-odd fights or wins or whatever else. I ain't looking at none of that. I just see him as another opponent. I see a lot of flaws in his game that I'm going to exploit. It's simple as that, really.
You see weaknesses?
I see too many for someone of his caliber. Again, it's not just him. I see that in the light heavyweight division in the UK. A lot of. So it's just for my time to just go and just.
Well, who specifically? Because if you're looking at the light heavyweights in the UK, given the fact you've got Callum Smith in that division, given the fact you've got Ben Whittaker, you've got Anthony Yard, you've got an embarrassment of riches in light heavyweights. It's probably one of the most competitive divisions at all. I think that's a bold statement, Ezra.
You want to know something, though? You know what would be a good fight for this man? Get on 100%.
Why you talking about other people?
Because I'm the finish of you. The difference is, you know what would be a good fight for him? And for the other lad, Ben Whittaker and him. Honestly, because they're both on the very same level.
What do you both think of Ben Whittaker? He fights next week. He's in your same weight division as Simon pointed out.
Yeah.
What do you think of him?
He's not great, is he? The same again, and the stuff he's done as an amateur is
This amateur
outstanding.
tour, it needs to stop.
It is an Olympic silver medalist. He won a lot of things.
But why are we
I know
living in the
Ben.
past,
I know
really?
Ben. I don't know this man. I know Ben, but it's a shame for what I've seen of Ben. He's actually on the same level as this man.
Is there
believe.
too much showboating when it comes to
there's
Whittaker?
it's not really showboating. I love the showboating. It's what makes boxing. It's right up my alley, baby. But it's something's missing with him since he went professional, I believe, and I don't know what it is. Is it or what it may?
Something.
And him would be actually a decent fight.
I think Ben Whittaker's a decent. He's a decent boxer. He's good. He's got good characteristics, flair or whatever it may be. It's still good. He's a decent boxer. I'm gonna dispute that. I'd love to fight him. I would have loved to fight him before this guy, but you know.
See, do you get what I mean now?
Yeah, because there's levels, but. Willy, we're fighting.
Now we're on.
But we're fighting now.
But it's the levels. Did you hear that?
There's levels. Ben Whittaker is a prospect. I'm coming out of that category now, right? I would have
coming out the category at 31.
I would have loved to fight him, but now I'm fighting this guy. This has been. This guy ain't done anything.
I was a prospect at 20-year-old.
You only just beat Craig Richards. That's your biggest win, and you talk about me and I haven't done this and I haven't done that.
Well, how would you do with Craig?
This amateur, I would have dealt with him.
At least Craig,
I would have dealt with him.
Amateur thing.
I would have dealt with him. I would have dealt with him. The same way I'm going to deal with you. I'm going to deal with you worse than how Bawazi did. Bawazi's poor. Unfortunately to say,
he's poor.
He declined. We just watched that. We just seen Bawazi and Zach Parker, and you just said it's the worst fight. You said the worst.
Because probably
never heard of that word
probably
before.
Them fights from
but listen,
Callum Smith took
you just said that. You just said that. Yeah.
This is going well.
Bawazi's on a decline, right?
Yeah, he's on a decline now. He's not a bad boxer, is he? At least he won an Olympics bronze medal. We'll give him that one.
He loves the amateur, this guy.
He had his first amateur fight in 19.
You should have brought your belts in here with the amateur stuff that you're talking about.
It's just White and Simon Jordan. We're still in the studio. We're still here for
Who cares about
I have the pretend ones that you still have.
Simon, come in this. The levels to this fight. Where are the levels?
He just said it himself. Has he not answered his own question?
No, but he didn't really.
How not?
What he was talking about was giving the view of levels and where they were. So
No.
he was talking about the fact that
He
he's
said
on a
there's
level
levels in boxing.
Well, of course it is, because it's a statement of fact. There is, isn't there? But he wasn't suggesting that he was on a level with Ben Whittaker. He was talking about his levels to this game.
Right.
He said he could have done with that fight before me.
Commercially, maybe.
No,
because Ben Whittaker sells tickets for him. Ultimately gets commercial revenues because that's what Ben Whittaker adds to value. Liam Cameron is a question that gets asked of Ben Whittaker, which he subsequently went and dispatched him in the second fight. This is an interesting fight.
Which he did.
Both of them are spending a lot of time talking about what other people are doing in the division. And really and truly, I don't think it's upon either of them to comment on what other people's shortcomings are. I think they should be focusing on their strengths, and this fight will bring out a winner, and we'll see what opportunity creates for them next.
I think you're 100%.
This is dangerous territory, Simon. But
very dangerous.
Who wins it?
I don't know. I think this is a bit of a pick'em.
Come on, off the fence, Simon.
No, I'm not on the fence. I genuinely don't know. I don't think he's as good
Ezra
as he
can't
thinks
hit
he
you
is.
from here. Willy could.
I don't think it's as good as I think I am.
No, I don't think you are as good as you think you are. But that's nothing.
Do you not?
No, I don't.
But what about when I'm undisputed lightweight champion of the
Well,
world?
then I'll happily eat crow, but I don't think.
No, I'll take us for a lunch.
I don't
and
think I'll be
forgive
seeing that
you.
day anytime soon.
I
think there'll be several people in front of you that will be able to achieve that.
Do you think?
Well, undisputed. You're going to be an undisputed.
Yes, I am.
In the division that you're in.
Yes.
Well, listen, it's great to have those beliefs.
No, I am.
And if you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? But
Exactly.
in this fight, I think it's a pick and fight.
Why do you think that Willy can't get to that level?
Exactly.
Because he's been at that level and he came up short.
What level?
He's right.
Well,
Let's call it spade a spade.
Willy, you haven't been there yet, so you can't talk.
Yeah, but wait a sec. Let's call it spade a spade. Time's on my side. I'm doing my thing. I'm progressing.
Time's on his side.
You've seen him.
What have you got to say to him? Come on.
You've lost twice against lesser
I'm
opponents.
31.
31.
He's talking about undisputed.
He's
And
You're talking to me like I'm an old man. I'm just turned 27.
I'm not talking to you about any age. You're bringing age up. If he looks after himself and looks after himself properly and lives the life, you've got people at elite levels at 36, 37, 38 years of age. He's got plenty of time on his hands. No time to waste.
Right.
So if he beats you, he puts himself in a situation where he goes to the next level
Where do I
of
go when I
opportunity.
beat
Briefly, boys, before you
probably
leave,
sideways.
before you leave us, it's lunchtime, and God knows we'll miss you both. AJ against Jake Paul. Are you having that, Willy?
It's ridiculous, but it's money. It's money in the bank, isn't it? Of course it's ridiculous. You know what I mean? If AJ, the two-time heavyweight champion of the world, the Olympic gold medalist heavyweight champion, doesn't stop this man who was on YouTube 5 years ago dancing up and down, then there's something wrong.
Do you think it's a nonsense, Ezra?
But it's money.
I think it's a bit of a fraud, to be honest. But you know, with AJ, he's been at the highest level. He's done kind of everything you could do in boxing. Who are we to speak about what you can and can't do, especially when he's having an easier fight to earn more money? I guess at that stage,
No, but it's not what he can and can't do. It's what he's going to do.
So
Okay.
yeah, he
I
should
wouldn't
be
say
able to
that.
deal with Jake Paul.
He'll smash
As
him.
boxing fans, he
He'll
needs
hurt
to
him.
deal with it.
Absolutely, but
If he doesn't, it's bad for boxing.
but he will, won't he?
course
We all
he
know.
will.
We all know he can saunter
He's
in there in a
unbelievable.
nightgown and deal with him.
He's one of the best
It's
to ever
about
come
money.
out of this country.
Let's
One of
finish
the
on
best.
predictions and the way you both see January 24th when you go in against each other on the Moses Atoma bill. Ezra Taylor, light heavyweight fighter. You going against Willie on that night. What are you going to see? What are you going to bring?
Oh, I'm gonna bring something different that he ain't ever seen. I'm gonna break him down, make him really rethink about what he's doing here, because it doesn't make any sense while he's still here, thinking and talking the way he's talking. But I'm just gonna beat him up, man, and I can't wait to really put my leather in his face.
Willie, same question to you. What do you bring in the night?
I just, as long as I'm happy, to be honest with you, it'll just whatever it may be. It makes no
Come on, what kind of performance do you hope to put on?
This man will get hurt. I don't understand what you're all seeing. I'm puzzled. This man will get hurt, and it's
Did you worry about other fighters and whether they were going to get hurt when they stepped in against you? Because you seem to be awfully worried about whether he's going to get hurt. He's in the hurt business. He knows he's going to get hit by you.
Yes.
Right. So you
but
you fought 19 other
because
opponents.
this man truly don't.
So you're saying that he's such a level beneath you that he's in real danger.
He's in real danger.
There you go, mate. There's your task.
Cheers, nice one. Like I didn't know what I'm stepping into anyway, but alright, cool, that's fine.
Exactly.
We're gonna see it.
Ezra Taylor, Willy Hutchinson. It's been fun. And the boys go head to head in January. And of course, it's a serious business. And we wish them both well and that both of them come through unscathed. You're proud of your Scottish roots, Willie.
I am.
Where
I was
you
born
from?
in Livingston, Scotland.
He's a Jordan.
I was born in Livingston, Scotland. I've been in Lanark all of my life. I've just bought a property
But
in
you're a Geordie.
Carlisle.
Your dad's a Geordie.
He is, but I'm
So
not a
you're a
Geordie
Geordie.
son.
Yeah.
I'm Scotland through and through. Come on, the Scots!
There you go, Willie. You can come back anytime. So can you, Ezra, before I forget.
Appreciate that, mate.
My God, nothing if not entertaining. And we're live on talkSPORT.